Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is John13 speaking. You can call me John if you prefer. This is my town's contest entry for the website course. First, I'll show you an overall view. You can see some of the buildings. This is the kitchen, some living rooms on top of it, a kind of granary with my farmers sleep too, and the farm animals, the entry to the dungeon, the entry to the town, with some mechanisms for defense we'll see later, some water constructions with like Roman aqueducts, some other things, and towers pumping water out of the lake, and some cool attractions we have too. You will see this in more detail later. Excuse my English, I'm Spanish, maybe my pronunciation is not the best, but I still try. This is more or less the inner part of the town. I have some things I built around for testing, or here's where I started. There's some crops still lying around. My first entry to the dungeon. It's now closed. Townies can't go down there from here. In any case, I'm sorry if the game is a bit slow or something. My computer is not the best either. Well, I'll be doing the video in parts, so I'm sure I can edit better later. Well, the first thing I built for the contest is the entry to the dungeon. You can see it just goes from here to everywhere. On top of it, you already saw the building there is. I made this lava pool. I wanted the entry to the dungeon to have lava. It sounds more dangerous and it gives a good, well, exactly a bad feel around it. Like you don't want to be close to there if you're not brave enough. So I made this lava pool. Since the lava doesn't spawn naturally into the game, I just had to right click, add lava, etc. to everything of this. Then I made the elevator, and as you can see, it just brings the lava right up to the lava moat around it. But the lava moat is kind of boring, so let's just add something else. Now there's lava on the roof too, and it starts raining down. This poor cock will never get out of here. Poor thing. As you can see, the lava shouldn't mess at all with the entry of the dungeon, but it gives a cool look. It's a shame the lava also evaporates, just like water. Game mechanics are like this. But anyway, you can... that's exactly why I made the lava pool. So in any time I just see there's not enough lava, I can just open this door and the lava flows right in again, just to start the cycle again. If I were to leave this open enough, the lava will just start overflowing, so it's not That's why I close this when I start the fountain. I hope you really like this, but this is just the start. There's more. Come and see. Just for your information, all the buildings and water you see from now on have not been added manually like I did with the lava. All of this has been drained with the water pumps, just elevators, and water canals to wherever they are. This pool took me 3 different elevators to be able to fill it faster than it was evaporating. But I just never added water manually. That was my point. I didn't want to. After all, these are admin tools. I didn't want to use it if I could avoid it. So well, I made this pool. As you can see, Tonys can fish. They can spend their time here, just relax, eat, whatever they prefer. They can also, they have the water well here, so they can get water for some cooking. I guess brewing beer will be either later, since the description of the item says. As you can see, these canals go here. These I'll explain later. They also go here, but they come here. What is exactly this? Well, to explain it, I'll need the help of my assistant, Mr. Rowan Moron. I did nothing to edit his name, just so you know. He was named like this, and I like his help. He's been helpful so far for testing and foolproofing all these contraptions you will see. Well, Mr. Moron, please come here whenever you please. I hope he's on the... yeah. And he's just eaten. That's good. I hope he really enjoys this. Here you see the first water slide, just like any water theme park should have. It just has the quantity enough of water to bring him around here and not flood all the place. The steps have to be just 1 high. Should they be in two blocks high, he cannot drop down and he just gets crushed by the water. He died several times in the testings. Just I was smart enough to save before trying. He can now just go out wherever he likes. I'll just open this so it can refill. Eventually, water will just evaporate, so it's no problem. I'm gonna unlock this so he can come back when it's ready. But actually, I don't want him to come back. Well, just to make sure there's no patrol point up there. Now, this is the same, but it's a bit more complicated. As you can see, it has turns, and it even goes underground. As you can see, if you try the same with this, it can get a bit dangerous for the poor lab rat we have here. But I just did enough testing to make sure there's no danger at all right now. Let's block this. I'll make sure to also block this. If he gets hungry, he doesn't run. Let's open this. Water should start flowing. As you can see, all the steps are just one high again. I modded the crystals to have better graphics and also to be able to resist water. As you can see in this turn, it may happen that the water goes diagonally, so he gets in here, and when water tries to go here, it crushes him. That's why I made also this fence, so he is not allowed to go here, just walks diagonally. As you can see, also I had to make these stairs. When the water slide goes down to level 0, just the surface level, or even at the dungeon, he is not able to climb down normally. So that's why I had to make these stairs, stone stairs. I made them water resistant, kind of makes sense. So he's able to just climb down with the water just along. Come on, you can go out now if you're hungry. Nah, I guess he's not. Again, this just has enough water to do all the trip down here, but not flood all the dungeon or anything. I have it closed. I have the deposit closed, so no problem. This should be filled up again, yeah. It eventually fills up, and it will all evaporate after some time, without any problems at all. This is really cool, but in a real town, this serves no actual purpose. So I wanted also to try and make something with a use. So you can use it for, I don't know, transportation, maybe, defense, are the first things that came to my mind. Why not combine both in what you will see now, the entry of the town. Now, this is a defense system. As you can see, this is the only way in and out of the town. It's all walled in. You may already noticed. And also the water comes here from the lake, as again I even made another connection to the lake underground, just to make sure this fills up quick as it's needed. Since right now it's kind of hard to have monsters, I even disabled the sieges for just so it's easier to record the video without any unwanted interruption. I may just try with our little guy, Rowan Moron, again. Let's just say he's just a monster. He came as a siege. He just wants to kill all my town for no apparent reason. Well, I'm gonna slow the game just to make it easier. So he's coming and trying to go to the town, but I open this and now his path is blocked. There's no way right now to enter the town. I'll just block this so no more water comes in. And now we lock all the doors, so monsters can just stand on the door and open the floodgates. Notice these gates are opened. It's important. Speed the game up a little. Oh, poor hero. Go home. Where is he going? Oh, to the other dam. Well, supposedly, you will see, the water just pushes all the monsters. They won't go to the patrol point. The water should just check these doors are locked, so water doesn't go down. The monsters also can't stand on the door, so this is like a block to them. They won't go here. The water should push the monsters to this part where the stairs are and come up to here. They'll just stand here. They don't have any reason to try and come back. So now we opened this floodgate just so this can drain out. Also we close this, all of this. We open this just to make sure the water stands here, or else they would go back. We close this. We don't want this water here anymore. We'll open this so it drains out to this open place. Right here the water is supposed to there's enough space so it doesn't ever fill up. It will just evaporate right here. In due time, supposedly the water will just evaporate normally. You can always just remove it manually, as you prefer. For the sake of the video, let's just remove it so you can see the point. Now the path should be open again. Should he want to? Yeah, he can come. Please just be sure that if you want, you could just open this again, float this up, block all the doors, open this again, make him travel out there anytime you want. Just make sure all the water is drained before doing that. If you want any loot at all to start with, should the monsters find themselves trapped between two blocks of water, they will just die and leave no loot. This maze here has some gaps between the traps, so the monsters, when they come around and do all the time, you should have enough time for the water to evaporate. Notice there are slow traps, stun traps, also poison to try and kill most of them. They should take a long time unless it's a massive siege, but anyway, at that point maybe you don't care at all if some of the loot gets lost. So, well, you see, this is my defense of the town using water. It's entirely possible for it to work without any kind of cheats. adding or removing water. So I hope you like it. Also, this damn water always bugging me. Anyway, thank you for your collaboration, Mr. Moron. You can just go do your thing and stand around being a lazy bum as always. Well, people, thank you for your time. I hope you really like my town. It took me, as you see, the lava eventually dries out. There's no way to avoid it so far. And well, you can see this. Oh damn. Well, this should be closed so it doesn't overflow everything again. Luckily, no heroes decided to leave my town when they were locked down in the dungeon and hungry. Anyway, I hope you really like this. I tried my best to come up with new ideas that serve a purpose, that look good, that work with water, especially moving water, because just creating a lake sounds a bit plain and simple to me. If you really liked my contest entry, please make sure to vote for it in the course forums. I'll make sure there's a link in the description of the video. And thank you for your time, thank you for watching. See you.